Marhaban everyone and welcome to this video by 360arabic.com. In the last video, we looked at connecting Arabic letters and specifically to category 1. Please go watch that video first if you haven't. This is going to present category 2. While these videos can definitely be watched independently, they are meant as companion videos to our ebook, The Letters and Sounds of Arabic. You can download this ebook from 360arabic.com or using the link in the description below. Now let's go to category 2. To remind you, connecting letters is not a foreign concept to you if you write cursively in your language. It is something that you've done, that you know, and that you've acquired sometimes without even paying attention to its minutiae. And this is what happens in Arabic as well. We looked at 3 categories, or we decided that there are 3 categories. The first one was presented in the former video, and in this particular video, we'll be focusing on category 2. Now, there are good news. The good news here is that this category connects in exactly the same way as category 1. The difference is that some of the basic shapes of these letters change a little bit. To the former set they conform, so they're just like category number 1, but under pressure they transform. Under pressure means when you connect them to other letters, their shape changes slightly. And this is why we had to put them on in a category on their own. Otherwise, they're just exactly the same way, or they work the same way as category 1. Let's look at the details. Now, you will remember that ba standing alone is like this. It can connect to anything on the right, and it can connect to anything, of course, on the left. Now, with these letters, it is the same way, except that there are slight changes. The meme, for example, meme here is a circle. This circle will go down like this in the standalone configuration. Connected, it will be like this, and anything connecting to it will connect this way. Now, meme works exactly as category 1, but I just find that in some fonts and typefaces, it will look something like this. It really is not convincingly looking like a circle. Please make sure, as you connect your meme, as you work with it, that it's a circle. So you start with it. We start with the meme with this side. Are we closing? If we're not closing, are we continuing? And then you connect. Another meme. So on and so forth. The second letter in this set is ha. Ha, standing alone, is a circle as well, but it's a circle that looks like a fig. It's a little bit squished. As you work with the ha, it turns into a different shape. It turns into a circle with or crossed from inside. So it connects to anything from the right, ha, and connects to anything from the left. It is a circle and you cross it. Now, depending on the font you're using, or depending on the person who's writing, you might see something like this. So a ha would be either like this, or sometimes it would be like this. I personally do not know how to write this way. My ha will always look like a circle with a cross. But if you see this shape right here, you know it is a ha. Hello, this is Editing Munir. During the recording of the lesson, I forgot to talk about the final position of the letter ha. It basically looks like this. Notice that it attaches to whatever comes before it. And to close, you just put that little circle but raise it a little bit above the line. You will see that in some cases it just stands alone as a circle. We will talk more about that later. So to recap, this is a ha, when you start. This is ha in the middle. And this is ha when you close. Now, back to me. Next, the ya. Standing alone, the ya looks like this swan or chicken.
Several days later.
Whichever. But when you write your ya in context, it turns into a shape that's similar to ba and ta and tha. So, etc. For example. So this is a ya. Again, ya, ta, another ya, and a mi, because it's the end position for the mi. And so this is a ya right here, and this is a ya right here. So ya, standing alone, is like this. When you start writing a ya and connecting it to something else, it goes like this. When it's the middle, in the middle, goes like this. When you finish, though, you go back to this shape. It goes like this. Okay? So let's say abi, ba, and ya. So ya, ya, ya. Now, finally, kaf. Kaf has two shapes. The shape we see here is the one that we use when kaf stands alone. But as we use it in the beginning, okay, or in the middle, it turns into this shape. So this is ka, ka, and ka. The difference between ka and all the letters we've seen, again, just like this set, is that there is a slight variation in the way it's written in this particular case. It's like ya, it moves to the shape at the end, but it has a different shape for the middle and the start positions. Now, ain and ghain are also letters that you can write independently, like this. When you start writing, you start like this. And when you have ain or ghain in the middle, your instinct would say, do something like this. A lot of font types, especially display fonts, would actually write ain and ghain this way. But when you write it, when you handwrite it in cursive Arabic, and in most fonts, you will have to cross, creating a triangle. Therefore, when we start this way. In the middle, it's a triangle. And in the end, it's the triangle, and we close. Ain and ghain. Again, ain starts like this. When it connects to something, you have to cross it, okay? So that's ain, and when you finish, let's say again, you have to cross it and you finish. Now, personally, I use a pretty defined triangle. Okay, so that's ain or gha 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 or a. So this was category 2, in which the letters connect in very similar ways to category 1, with the exception that the letters in this category sort of morph. Their shapes change. And there are only a few of them, so you should be okay keeping track of these changes. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to download the free ebook from 360arabic.com or using the link in the description below. Feel free to share these videos and of course like and subscribe for more content. Thank you and ma salama.